You guys know the deal by now. Op Shop, Wake Hole, RSPCA every single week. See what we find this week. We'll have some games. Sold most of them though. Not seeing heaps that I want. Don't get any Wi-Fi in here. Fletch. Oh no. Not great. Found a couple CDs. Kiss and Madonna. That's it. Seems rare out of print. Don't know about the rest. Esports. $2. Might be good. Wow. We can taste when the air was fresh. Let's turn it around. L40. They had some new stuff in there, but none of the Wii games are worth picking up. I picked up some movies and a bit of electronics. Next up, Lifeline. Place has got heaps, but been very picked through the last few times I've been here. We'll look through, see if there's anything. Yeah. At a quick look, it looks like really picked through stuff. There's nothing good. Nah. Said a ton of DVDs in there, but a couple okay ones, but scratched up, ex-rentals. Not worth wasting my time on. They really need to like have a sale or just get rid of them. I've always thought that about Lifeline. They have the same stuff for years and years. So it's been feast or famine so far. Not as hot as it was last week, thankfully. Op Shop coming up here. Put some free stuff out, which is nice, but never anything I care about. The Op Shop. Used to play that. These are cool. $3 each is a great deal, but I already have them. Mystic Pizza. That's what I really want. I always think something bad will happen to me walking down here. But it hasn't happened yet, and I've been coming here for years. I was like, there's nothing open here. This used to be a candy. I think this used to be like real estate. Yeah, this used to be a real estate office, but there's nothing here anymore. But we got some DVDs. They're all half off in there, so I grabbed a few that I've been looking for a while. One more place to go to, the Pennywise. Last stop, we found all those Super Nintendo games. Ooh, 30% off bikes. I don't think we'll be leaving with one, but it's good for them. See what they have. No footage in there, but I did find some Pokemon DVDs that I wanted. A bit too much, $4 each. They only sell for maybe 12-ish, so it wouldn't make a super big amount on them. If I got them for $1 or $2, that would have been better. It is cool though. It just didn't have a sticker on it. Whenever I find stuff without a sticker on it, I'll take it up, and if they can't find it in their system, they give it to me for free. So you get something for free at least. I bought a DVD as well. You'll have to wait for the pickups to see that. Brand new sealed anime. Gorgeous day, always. have all these DVDs, but they're so picked through. Rain, hail, or shine. Probably not hail. Trying to visit this place every week. See what they've got. Hopefully something. Last couple of weeks have sucked. So one game left. NBA. American Gigolo. Blue Rizzles. Might be a good movie. My wife never thought this movie existed. She thought I was pulling her leg to explain it to her. I don't know. If there's anything worth picking up. I think old Scooby-Doo. There's a layer of those Scooby snacks, holy cow. Well, total bust. I don't think I'll be coming back every week. There's just no new stuff. I guess stuff gets picked through really, really fast as well. My Wi-Fi on my phone doesn't work in there, so it takes me like twice as long to look anything up in there because I have to look for a spot where there's Wi-Fi available. So yeah, that's probably it for the RSPCA op shop. Came here every week for I think a month and a half. I did well the first 3 or 4 times, but I think I've walked out empty-handed a few times now. I think last time I got a couple nothing CDs. It's just not worth my time anymore. This place never has anything, but I'll look. So one of the issues with this place is they do $2 a disc. So you might find something like this, which might be okay, but then like it's $10, so really nothing there. Some Wii U games. Don't see them very often. Skylanders. I do wonder how much they are, because here it has different price. Here it has DVD sale 10 for 5, and I've got heaps of good stuff. Got those box sets there too, Pink Panther and Blackadder. See how much they want for them. These are pretty cool. Special editions. Not for me. Got some games. Black Ops. Fun games, but stuff I've got already. A lot of movies, a lot of new stuff too. And all this like war stuff. I really can't be bothered looking it up. Not missing out? Oh well. This store has heaps of games. Down here too. PS3s. $2. $2. $2. What else? PC stuff too, pretty cool. Zoo Tycoon. Might grab that. A lot of good games. A lot of good PS3 games. Stuff I have, but stuff I could sell too. PS1. Game Boy. Might grab some of them. Excuse me, I'm actually looking at these. There you go. They're good deals. Something you need. It's a good game. I think this is before the movies came out. Liberty City Stories. Oh, wrong game in there. Does American Chopper have Lord of the Rings in it? Oh, it has American Chopper in it. What a twist. It's the right game?
Yeah, but no manual.
No. It's only $2. Disc in good shape. Oh, that's a fucking hockey puck. Yeah, thanks. Good games, Lost Planet. Theft Auto. Nah, it's missing a disc. So I went to the Goodna area and we had a look around. We didn't find heaps and heaps. But from one store I got this stuff. Everything there was half off, so I took advantage of the deal and managed to get some stuff for a good price. I think this one was $2.50, Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. These are all $1.50 each. The Virginian, Season 1, Bonanza, 2nd Season, and Bonanza, 1st Season. I'm going to lot all these together, maybe try and get $40 for them, plus shipping. We also found West Side Story and Guys and Dolls. Might get $7, $8 for that. That was 50 cents. Walking with Cavemen, I want to watch it, and then probably $7, $8 for that. And Bindi Fitness, which I can't find many sold listings, but I think I can get around $15 for this one. DVD and CD set there. Bindi's an adult now, so this must be pretty old. 2006, yeah, this is pretty old. Bindi's, I think she's married and having a daughter now, Bindi Irwin. This stuff was all from the Lifeline in Goodna. It's been very, very hit or miss there lately. I've not been finding much there at all. So to walk in and find this stuff was a nice little surprise. We have House of Anubis, House of Secrets. I've sold a full series of this before, but this one should go for maybe 10, 15. If you find the full series, pick it up. It goes for good money. $1, The Miracle Worker. This should hopefully go for about 12 to 15 as well. Adventure Time Season 2. This is one I want to sit down and watch. I have Season 1, so now I can watch Season 2 as well. It's a fun show. I don't like a whole lot of newer cartoons, but that's one I do enjoy. My wife likes watching it too. The Fairly Odd Parents, Shadow Showdown. I'm a sucker for like old PC games. This is the action adventure beat 'em up kind of games. Those were one of my favorite genres as a kid, so I wanted to pick this up just to play it for myself. Maybe it's worth selling. I'm not sure. I've not looked it up. And the best thing there, very easy, $19. Coraline. Keep finding these. Keep selling them. They're easy to find. They go very quickly. Very, very good. Cat's been in here mucking around. There's all that shredded stuff over there. This was $1.50 in one place. Deceived. I looked it up. It should maybe go for about 20, 25 maybe. It's seemingly a pretty hard one to find. I've never heard of it. I wasn't finding anything else, so I thought I'd just quickly look this up. I think this might have been in the Salvos in Goodna. Found this in there as well. Gladiator with Russell Crowe. 3 set. They're making the new one, so maybe this one will go up in price a little bit for the nice collector's set there. I saw it on Blu-ray in another place, but it was on Blu-ray it's completely worthless. On the DVD it's worth a bit more, surprisingly enough. Didn't find anything in the cash converters in Goodna, but in the Pennywise, they gave me this for free, Need for Speed Underground. It didn't have a price sticker on it. Usually if something doesn't have a price sticker, I'll take it up to the counter and ask them about it if it's something I want. And sometimes I get it for free. I also showed them this. It's like, it probably wouldn't play anyway. Yeah, they saw deep, deep scratches. I don't know if I could even get it working with a resurfacer to take it somewhere. I figured you can't beat free, so can't complain. This is one to sell. Should hopefully get about 15 for it. Paid $2.95. Dragon Ball: The Path to Power movie special #1, brand new. Factory Shield. They did have some Pokemon and some other Dragon Ball Z ones in there, but I thought I'd just leave them. They were $3.95 each for a lot of the Pokemon ones, which if I was buying them for myself, it would be a good deal, but I've not a whole lot of interest in watching them. I went in there another time too, on the Friday last, just because I'm friends of, not friends, but I'm friendly with one of the guys in there, and we talk a little bit about movies and stuff, and how like new movies kind of suck because they're not, all have like agendas and stuff, and sometimes it's really obvious, and like the old movies had agendas too, but I don't know. I'm sure people were complaining about the same shit back then that we complain about now with movies, how like they're not as good as they were back then and stuff like that. I did find these 3 items, really cool items. I wanted to get Tomb Raider 3 as well to see if it was maybe in better condition than my copy. It was only $4.95, but unfortunately it had Tomb Raider 1 inside of it instead of Tomb Raider 3, which is unfortunate. We have this one here, Mario Kart Super Circuit. Really good find for only $4.95. This should go for about $30 very easily. I don't collect Game Boy anymore. I sold all of my Game Boy stuff. I sold it way undervalued back in the day. Back in the day, like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I think it was just before I moved out of my mum's place, so yeah, probably 4 or 5 years ago. Oh, it got dark pretty quickly. Must be some cloud coverage. 4 or 5 years ago, I sold it all. I think I sold it for like 800 or 1100. But I had boxed Pokemon games, and I think Pokemon Ruby in the box is like a $700 game by itself now, and it was absolutely mint. I mean, you can't lament on the past. $9.95. Final Fantasy VII. I actually swapped out the case. I keep like spare cases lying around in case I would need them. The case it came in was all cracked and battered. I do already have this, so it'll probably just go up for sale on my eBay. Disc 1, manual, Disc 2 and Disc 3, pretty good shape. I'd probably give it a good overall, not a very good. The first disc has some scratches and the manual is a little bit off, but I'm sure someone would still pay maybe $60 for that. I think it sells for about $80-90 if it's in perfect condition. Obviously, condition is everything. And this is one for myself, Autobahn Police Simulator 2 for $4.95. This is a weird one. There's a Police Autobahn Simulator 3 as well. Very strange. It doesn't look like a very good game, but I thought for $4.95, it's worth picking up to try it. If I don't like it, I'll just sell it on. It's hard to find sold listings, but when it has sold in the past, it's gone for about $20. I played hooky on Monday. Don't tell anyone. They swapped our early days around at work, and I thought, I don't want to go in to work on a Monday, do the full 9.5 hours. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be at work for almost 10 hours on a Monday. I'd rather. Usually I'm only there for 7 on a Monday, but they swapped it around to coincide with the public holiday. I don't think they needed to because no one needed to be out by 12, but whatever. They wanted people out of there. I went to a heap of op shops on Monday. I called in sick, and we found some really good stuff. What I usually find is when I take a day off from work and go out game hunting, I always do incredibly well. Alright, we went to a heap of op shops. I think these ones were all from one location. Yeah, these are all from one location. Salvation Army in the Bundamba area. Bundamba op shops are really, really good in and around that area. But it's feast or famine. You get in as soon as they put stuff out, or you get in pretty soon, or stuff will be gone. Paid the prices you see on the stickers, but it's all good prices for good stuff. Arkham Origins, Batman, $2. Really good deal on that. Another copy of Coraline, $1 there, easy 19. I've done really well with these in the past. The History of Warfare. This is the Crusades, Knights of Christ. I've always put these up for $10 with free shipping, and they've always sold. Some of them take ages to sell, but every single one in this series I've put up on eBay has sold. 2001, Lions versus Essendon. 10 years on. Remember, the Lions used to be a hell of a team. Used to be a hell of a team with Ackermanis. That's worth maybe, I think I saw one sell for 15. Around the Twist, Season 4, I actually wanted to watch this, and probably get about maybe 10, 15 for it, we'll see. 2 copies of Wii Sports, paid $2 each for these. These are in mint condition. Throw them up, $10 plus shipping. They will sit for a while, but the Wii Sports always sell eventually. Sometimes they take a while, but the Wii Sports always sell. Lord of the Rings, Aragorn's Quest. Really cool one. I was actually looking for this for a long time when I was originally getting my PS3 collection built up. Fun game. Played it for a while, did not complete it. Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year Edition. $2 there. Really good price. Good one to sell. House of Dead Overkill always sells for a good little bit as well. I think most of these were in oh yeah, that disc is mint. A few smudges, but absolutely mint. Really good stuff for my eBay. This is one for me. The Rocky Mountain Collection, Johnny Denver. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. I like John Denver, like folk music. Rockadoodle. $1 there for the old Rockadoodle. I want to watch that one. I like the Don Bluth movies. I bought this for my wife, Horses Ranch Rescue. She thought she might have it already, but we looked in the collection and we couldn't find it, so I guess this is for her. Complete, mint. And probably the best one I found, Zoo Tycoon 2, the Ultimate Collection. For 50 cents even. I've had this before, and I've always sold it for around the $50 mark. I've not had it for a while, but all the last times I've had it, I've put it up for $50, and it's always sold very, very quickly. 50 plus shipping. Alright, we went to the Wounded Heroes op shop in Bundambra as well. That's where I showed you that stuff. I paid a little bit more than I was expecting for this stuff. I thought it would be 10 for $5, but they ended up charging me, I think, $20 for all of this stuff, which I'm fine with, because it's all really good stuff. This is maybe the cheapest one. I thought this might be worth a bit more. WWF Best of In Your House, 3-disc set, brand new sealed. But you can buy it brand new sealed for about $11 online, so not worth very much, but as a job, as a big lot, I did do very well. The Best of King of the Ring. Not sure what this one's worth, but I definitely wanted to pick it up. Brand new sealed. Very cool. Bret the Hitman Hart. The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Isn't that the truth? He made it look good. And this here, 4 set, I think this is all of them. The SummerSlam Anthology. I used to have the Survivor Series Anthology because I always really liked the idea of the Survivor Series match, but I guess they put them all out. Survivor Series, SummerSlam, WrestleMania. What's the other one? Royal Rumble. Volume 1 there for Hulk Hogan. Volume 2 with Bret Hart. Volume 3 with The Rock, Brock Lesnar, Rob Van Dam. And Volume 4 with John Cena, Chris Jericho, Rey Mysterio. We loved Rey Mysterio as kids. He was a big, big star for us. Yeah. I should be able to get $80 plus shipping for those 4. I'll allot them together. So really, really good finds there. We also got this stuff. They charged me $5 for this one alone, Skylanders Imaginators, but it seems to go for maybe 30. I'll have to see. And I need a vacuum in this room. That bloody cat, she comes in, she scratches up the box, she leaves like cardboard everywhere. I make a mess. Bruce Lee, the Hong Kong collection. I think this has kind of all of his well-known movies. Big Boss, Fist of Fury, and Way of the Dragon. A cool set there, not worth heaps. Might get $12 for it, maybe. Lone Wolf McQuaid, old Chuck Norris movie. Should get maybe $12 for that, we'll see. These were cool finds here. I was hoping they had more, but they only had these 2. Grizzly Tales for Gruesome Kids. Frank Einstein's Monster. And Hear No Evil, See No Evil. These are brand new factory sealed. Some really good brand new factory sealed stuff in this episode. These should go for some good money. I've sold these heaps of times in the past. And they're out of print. They're very, very hard to find. I don't see them very often. Maybe once or twice a year max. I always get good money for those. I'm not even sure how much they would be worth considering they're brand new sealed. A lot of people have them listed up open for $50. We have Clarkson, the Ultimate Collection. I think he got cancelled recently, didn't he? Did he say something stupid? Maybe I'll make this worth more, maybe worth less, I don't know. Shower with Elvis. The Elvis Western. This one actually goes for a little bit. I might be able to squeeze out maybe $20 for this. Not bad. Getting Square, not worth as much as it used to be. I used to get $30 for this all day. Even bad condition ones were going for $30. This one is mint. Absolutely mint. Nothing on it. I should be able to get still 13, maybe 14. Not 15. I've tried 15 for that one. It just does not sell. It just sits there. And Zoids New Century. I didn't look this up, but I know all of the Zoids ones are pretty pricey now. I think the last one I got I sold for 15, so maybe I'll throw this up for 15 as well. It's just, the problem with this is they're all just individual volumes. You only get 4 episodes on a disc. It's really not enough. They never put out season sets for a lot of these old animes, unfortunately. Some non-video game stuff here. These are $1 each. Kiss Double Platinum, should get 12 for that. Madonna Erotica, worthless. And Bon Jovi Slippery When Wet. I've sold this for $12 in the past, so I assume I can get about that again. And this is a rechargeable battery pack. Battery plus charger. I just saw Sony and saw the battery and charger, and I thought, this has to be worth picking up. This has to be like some obscure camera battery or something. So I'll probably list that up for maybe $20 plus shipping, and I don't know. We'll see if it sells. We'll see. I've done really well with camera stuff in the past, but it's actually been a long time since I found any camera stuff. I used to get most of it from one store, which would always underprice it. These are just random finds. This one was $3 in an up shop. I figured, I missed out on some other stuff. At least I found this. Gran Turismo there. That's the game disc. It's in mint condition, but it's Gran Turismo. I figured I didn't want to leave it there. It's a PS1 game. These were empty. Ended up getting them for free, but I actually had a spare game for this one. So Nintendo's Dachshund and Friends. Should be a lot easier to sell now, and these two will be spare cases. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Got the game in there. Probably just a trade into CEX. The last lot of stuff here. This was all from the Pennywise in Ipswich Central. I seem to be doing very well there every time I go there. I think people avoid the Ipswich Central because they think they're going to get mugged there, and to be honest, they're probably right, but so far so good for me. We have some DVDs here. I didn't look this one up, but I thought, for 95 cents, it's got to be worth at least $10. I haven't looked it up. Maybe it's worth that, maybe less, maybe more. Home Alone collection, 5 discs or 4 disc set. Very cool for the Christmas season. Home Alone 2, Home Alone 3. And I've not seen Home Alone 4, but I've seen 1, 2, and 3. Amadeus! Amadeus. I always get about $9 for that. It's gone down in price though. Lego Harry Potter, $2.95. I think I just sold a copy of this, so good to get another copy. How's the disc? Yeah, disc is pretty minty. That'll be a good one for the old eBay. We got some cartridge games here. A couple DS games. I already have these in my collection. So I'll just be throwing these up on the eBay. Loose cartridge, unfortunately. Super Princess Peach for $3.95. That's a $50 bill right there. $50 bill. Should get about 50 for that, hopefully. And Rhythm Heaven, which is also quite a pricey game complete. I think loose, I should be able to get still maybe $30 for it. For $3.95, no brainer. And I got these 2 sets here, Blu-ray sets. This one was $9.95 for the complete Supergirl on the Blue Rizzle. I have absolutely no interest in watching this. This is a pure sell there. I figured this was a crazy bargain. Game of Thrones, the complete series, for $19.95 on the Blue Rizzle. Seasons 1 through 8, I've only seen the very first episode of the Game of Thrones series. It even has the bonus content. So this probably came in like a big outer box. I wish it came with the box. If it came with the box, I think I could get maybe over $100 for it. As it stands, I'll probably watch them because I hear they're very, very good. I hear it's like the best TV show of the last ever, except for the last 2 seasons, but the ride is apparently worth the ending. And for $20, I don't think I could get a better deal than that. When I go to sell it, I think I'll get 80. I think I'll get 80 to 100 for this, and maybe 100 for this as well. Alright, that's it. Sigma House bidding you guys farewell. I have a lot to list. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you had a very Merry Christmas.